Hey there, Coastal Bend. Hey there, Coastal Bend. It's meteorologist Carly Smith. We are getting started on this Tuesday morning, this Taco Tuesday. The volume is working. We are good to go. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? Are you ready for the heat? Temperatures likely going to make it into the 90s today for the first time in 120 days. It was October the last time we did it. We had our first 90-degree day last year on February 22nd. 2 years ago, our first 90-degree day was on January 1st. So pretty warm for this time of year, but not unheard of is a good way to put it. But we do have a cold front coming up, and that is coming up tomorrow morning. So wind is going to be what you notice the most with this front. In fact, this is the graphic that I wanted to get to. Oh, where's my trash can? It's already windy right now, but tomorrow I expect even stronger winds. So lids may be knocked over to possibly down the street a little bit, maybe not quite to your neighbor's yard, with wind gusts mostly around 30 to 40 miles per hour. Right now it is 33 miles per hour in Flower Bluff, 29 miles per hour at the Corpus Christi International Airport, 29 miles per hour at the Naval Air Station Kingsville also. So we are pretty gusty already today. So gusty south wind today is what's going to boost those high temperatures. Look at this, all the way into the 90s. 91 Corpus Christi, 94 Alice, Kingsville, Benavides, 97 possible in Freer. It is going to be a hot one, y'all. I hope you are ready for it. But let's talk about that wind again. So what we are seeing is gusty wind mostly along the coast this morning, a little bit southeast, mostly out of the south. So south-southeast winds today helping heat things up very much. Then what we are going to see is overnight the winds are actually going to get really calm. So heading out the door early Wednesday, you're going to be like, where's all this wind Carly was talking about, right? It's going to feel nice and calm. It's still going to feel pretty warm and humid out there. Some patchy fog is likely to develop on our Wednesday with this light wind as well. But then watch what happens. Cold fronts going to move through. So after 9 a.m., we're going to see that front sliding through. Wind gusts are really going to pick up, and we are looking at those gusts topping out. You can see 30 to 40 miles per hour, 36 miles per hour right around noon. So this cold front is going to kind of hit us like a wall in terms of the wind picking up at the time it passes through. So that timing, I'm leaning more on the earlier arrival, 9 a.m. to noon, but could be as late as 3 p.m. for areas from Kingsville south. So this cold front is going to come in and come in strong, and temperatures are going to fall. They're not going to fall a ton initially, but once those north-northeast winds pick up, we will see temperatures falling and staying in the low 70s, possibly upper 60s into the afternoon. 57 Thursday morning, and check this out. We are likely going to stay right there in the upper 50s and low 60s there on Thursday. That is thanks in part to our cloud coverage. So we are going to be very cloudy behind this front, and that's going to continue to be the case. There is a chance of rain Thursday and Friday, not necessarily with the front. So one thing, the main thing I want you to get out of this video, if you're watching, is it is going to be windy throughout the rest of the day today. Calm winds tomorrow morning, then we are going to pick the wind back up once the front passes through. So once again, here's that timeline. 9 a.m. for northern areas such as George West Beeville, 11 to 2, but probably closer to 11 to noon for Corpus Christi, and then noon to 3, but probably closer noon to 1 for Kingsville, Falfurrias. So once the front moves through, it's going to hit us hard with those northerly winds, right? Let's go back to this graphic. So we talked about the wind. That's thing number one I want you to get out of this video. Thing number two is just how much those temperatures are going to drop. So 91, again, our high today. That is about 15 degrees above normal. 61 Thursday, that's about 15 degrees below normal. That's a 30-degree temperature difference. Now, granted, that's over a 48-hour period, but that's still going to be 30 degrees difference between today and tomorrow. We'll be right there in the middle, or between today and Thursday, we'll be right there in the middle, staying in the 70s, low 60s as we head into Wednesday afternoon. So it's going to feel drastically different. We aren't going to stay too cool for too long. We'll slowly warm those temperatures back up to around normal as early as Friday. Then we'll be slightly above normal with highs back around 80 for the weekend as we kick off March. Can you believe it? March starts on Friday. Pretty crazy, wild there. So that's what we're looking at in terms of our temperatures. It is definitely going to be a warm one. Here's the timeline again of the front passing through. So again, the big takeaway is the wind, not the rain. You'll see very little rain showing up on Futurecast along the cold front, but we are going to be windy. These little white bars, these white lines, I talked about this on First Edition if you're watching, but these white lines, the tighter they are, the closer they are together, the stronger our winds are going to be. So I do expect some pretty strong winds to come in, especially Wednesday afternoon. They will lighten as we head into your Thursday. Notice there is a chance for some rain, mostly Thursday and Friday. So Thursday, we're still getting the high-res data right now, which keeps a lot of the rain to our south, a little spotty. It looks like early Thursday morning. And then into Friday morning, we see it will be spotty once the high-resolution model data is tapping into it. But a few spotty showers there on Friday. I don't expect much on Saturday or really Sunday. The models are trending up on rain into possibly Monday with an upper level disturbance moving through. But it doesn't look like a lot of rain by any means. So our outlook for today through Monday is just a few 1/100ths of an inch, really, if you're lucky with this system. Heavier rain is going to be off to our southeast. This cold front is going to come in strong, and it is going to cause severe thunderstorms, mostly across the Midwest and the Ohio River Valley area. So that's well up to our north up here, whereas we are mostly going to be dry with this front. So that's pretty much the big takeaways. Is we'll go back to this because it has it on there. So we have the moderate front, because it's going to drop temperatures 91 to 70s to 60s over the next 3 days. So the impacts moderate front, winds are out of the north-northeast, gusts 18 to 28 miles per hour, or sustained 18 to 28, gusts 35, even up to 40 miles per hour. No rain, lower humidity is going to come into play as well. So you will notice that as far as the wind goes, this is just focusing on sustained wind. I haven't added in the gust, but we're windy today, we're windy tomorrow. We see lighter wind on Thursday, but it's still breezy. Then Friday is going to be the light wind day. If you want to get out on the water, do some kayaking, do some fishing. The wind's going to be much calmer on Friday, much more pleasant conditions out on the water, much more choppy conditions until we get to Friday. Saturday looks fairly nice as well. That's our typical east-southeast wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour. We'll take it. Then we're 10 to 20 there Sunday and Monday. So we're going to end this live update on the 7-day forecast. So again, can't emphasize enough that temperature drop, wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour behind the front out of the north-northeast on Wednesday. So once the front moves through, which will be right around lunchtime, you'll notice barely any wind heading to work. You'll notice a lot of wind at lunchtime. You'll notice just a little bit above normal wind heading into dinner time. Chilly breeze on Thursday, winds out of the northeast, 10 to 20 miles per hour still. Then we're really nice conditions on Friday. Friday's the day I'm looking forward to this week. Again, there is a chance for a few spotty showers. Enjoy conditions also on Saturday. That'll be a great day as well. We're a little humid, turning muggy as we head into Sunday and Monday. There is a chance for another front Monday with that disturbance bringing us a chance of rain on Monday. I'll fine-tune those details tomorrow and Thursday. But for now, I hope everyone has a terrific Taco Tuesday and you got everything you wanted out of this video. We'll be back Periodically, I don't want to guarantee I'll be back live tomorrow, but I'll do my best. We will be always live on First Edition 5 to 7 a.m. on 3 News, so make sure you tune in there.